Several years ago, when I was still a youth minister, my youth group and I tried something positive. It was in real life, out in the real world, not just online like this, but it's kind of like what we're doing here. We're just trying to put out some truth and some encouragement. Down here in our town, Kingston, Tennessee, every once in a while there's some people that'll show up on this one corner. And God love them. I'm sure they mean well. I'm sure that they are wonderful people, sweet people, and they mean everything. But they hold up these signs about God and about the Bible that honestly are pretty antagonistic. It's not that they aren't true. I'm not saying that I agree with everything I've ever seen on every one of their signs. But it's not so much that I don't like what they're saying as much as how they're saying it. And rather than go down there and fight them or yell at them or scream at them or try to, cause trouble or try to get them kicked out of town or forbidden from being there, what my youth group and I decided to do was we'd just try and do the same thing but from a positive light. It took us a while to get our groove. Some of the earliest signs that we made looked like this. This wasn't mine, but just being honk if you love Jesus. But then we realized, hey, that's kind of antagonistic too, because then people are going by and maybe they don't honk because they don't like honking. Maybe they don't want to honk because there's a lot of reasons why you don't honk. It's not that you just don't love Jesus. So we stopped using that sign. We tried a couple more. Some of them were just a little hard to understand if you aren't already a Christian. Like this one says, his scars cover ours. Well, that makes a lot of sense to a Christian, but I'm not sure it does to anybody who doesn't know who he is. Who is he and what kind of scars and how do they cover ours? That's a little creepy if you don't know what that actually means. So after a while, we'd go all together and we'd have a bunch of signs, sometimes even those ones, but most of them were more this. It was just, smile, God loves you. It just reminding people the truth is that God actually does love them. He does hate sin. There are some specific sins he doesn't like at all. And some of those signs down there that people would put, it's just that's not really the central part of God's message. The central part is he loves you. He wants a relationship with you. He doesn't want anything in your life that's going to hurt you or going to limit you in any way. And I'd love to point you back at that truth today. And if me or my youth group or my church or my friends or anybody else have ever come across wrong accidentally trying to tell the truth, I apologize. But I hope we can somehow point you back to the one true truth, which is Jesus Christ. And I hope that encourages you to do the same thing today.